am Florencia Malbrán. I am an art critic and an art scholar working at NYU Buenos Aires and also at Universidad de San Andrés in Buenos Aires. This semester, I am Craig M. Cogut Visiting Professor in Latin American and Caribbean Studies at Brown University. Here at Brown, I'm teaching a seminar titled Art and the Global City, Buenos Aires, Rio de Janeiro, and Mexico City. This seminar studies recent art through a strategic focus on these three cities. Although key artworks and movements from early 20th century Latin America provide a foundation for our discussions, we explore recent art and we ask questions. How can local art be charted in a global context? How can we think about artistic transformations in relation to current theoretical debates on globalization, emancipation, post-colonial studies? How can art help us think across traditional academic disciplines? At Brown, I'm doing research and I'm completing a book that is titled Contemporary Folds, Latin American Art and Literature of the 21st Century. The book delineates new modes of making art, new treatments and modes of fabrication. And it argues that these new modes of making art that diverge from traditional methodologies allow us to see new bonds between the verbal and the visual, between the written word and images, between the visual arts and literature. Apart from being active within the academy and writing and reading extensively about art, specifically about the art of the present, of the now, I am also a practicing curator. I organize exhibitions and I am now involved in the organization of an exhibition which will open in Buenos Aires in November. The exhibition studies gentrification and its effects in certain areas of the cities. And in a way, it is linked to the course that I am teaching here at Brown on global cities that understands cities as hubs for culture, and how transformation within the city may have an impact on the art that is produced in those urban settings. I work with a lot of elasticity, with flexibility within the classroom and outside the classroom. I think that being a practicing curator brings issues into the classroom that ignite conversations on how theoretical issues are grounded on the everyday. And also, being conversant with theory, I can construct shows and texts on recent works in different ways. So this kind of hybrid experience that I have allows me a different type of proximity, both with students and with artists. This is a moment of unrest in global affairs, and Brown is committed to thinking about inequality, gender, race, privilege. So I am glad, extremely glad, to be in an institution that is contributing to rethinking the global order.